Ating pagpatuloy ang ating pagbabasa sa banal na kasulatan Srimad Bhagavatam. So let's continue reading from the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, Part 2, Chapter 14, text number 51. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Dayamudidayet Nasaprashu Vadeshu Nityam Bhagavati Sevaya Bhagavati Tamasloki Bhaktir Bodhina Istiki. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, let us first offer special obeisances to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, to Srila Vyasadeva, the author. By regularly hearing classes in Srimad Bhagavatam, and by rendering service unto the pure devotees, all that is troublesome in the heart is practically destroyed, and loving service unto the honest Lord, white praise with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Tad Indrayathas Sneha
Sadrajendra yata sneha
Swaswakatmani dihina
Swatwakmani dihina
Natatha mamata lambi
Natatam mamantarve
Putravita viharisu
Javita gihadisu
Sadrajindra yatha sneha
Sadrajendra yata sneha
Swaswakatmani dihina
Swatwakatmani dihina
Natatha mamata lambi
Natatam mamathalambe
Putravita viharisu
Javita gihadisu
Sadrajindra yatha sneha
Sadrajendra yata sneha
Swaswakatmani dihina
Swatwakatmani dihina
Natatha mamata lambi
Natatam mamathalambe
Putravita viharisu
Putravita gihadisu Sadrajendra yata sneha
Sadrajindra yatha sneha
Swaswakatmani dihina
Swaswakatmani dihina
Natatam mamathalambe Putravita gihadisu
Putravita viharisu Sadrajindra yatha sneha Swaswakatmani dihina Natatha mamata lambi Putravita viharisu Tad Therefore Raja Indra obeys the king Yatha Sneha the affection Swaswaka from each individual Atmani for the self Vihinam of the embodied being Na Not Tatha Thus Mamata Alambi for that which one identifies with all his possessions Putra Sons Dita Wealth Griha Home Adesu and so on. Translation and support by His Divine Grace HG Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada it is. For this reason, O blessed king, the embodied soul is self-centered. He is more attached to his own body and self than to his so-called possessions, like children and wealth and home. Please repeat. For this reason,
O blessed of kings, the embodied soul is self-centered. It is more attached to its own body, itself, than to his so-called possessions like children, wealth, and home.
Report. It is not common practice all over the world for a mother to kill her own child within the womb if the birth of that child represents any inconvenience for her. Similarly, grown children eagerly place their elderly parents in lonely institutions rather than be inconvenienced by their presence at home. This and innumerable other examples prove that people in general are more attached to their own body and self, which represent I-ness, than to their family and other possessions, which represent another quote-unquote mindness. Although conditioned souls are very proud of their so-called love for society, family, and so forth, in reality, every conditioned soul is acting on the platform of gross or subtle selflessness. Imam Sabraya Krishna Prasad Gare, Srimad Bhagavatam Krishna Goswami Nami, Mukham Pradhivat Salam Kongam Giti Girin, Gati Pata Mahamudin, Sigurun Sari, Om Janati Vidyanisha, Girin Janatala, Kaya, Sexual Yana, Kisma, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhupada, the Dark Bus, back to the Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Translation again. For this reason, O blessed kings, the embodied soul is self-centered. He is more attached to his own body and self than to his so-called possessions, like children, wealth, and home. So, napakaganda itong instruction ni Srimad Goswami kay Maharaj Pariksit. Talagang in-explain niya, no? Sinabi niya ang katotohanan na tayo pala talaga ay self-centered. Hindi. Attach tayo sa sarili natin actually. Although, yun nga, yung kahapon na discuss natin, tulad ng tatay na nagtatrabaho, sipag, talagang bunot dukto ba yung tawag doon, 24/7. Sabi niya ay sinasabi na para daw sa kanyang pamilya, ang kasayahan ng kanyang pamilya, ang asawa, ang mga anak, ang kanyang mga kamag-anak. Pero actually, ang katotohanan ay sarili niyang kasiyahan ng kanyang goal, ng kanyang layunin sa kanyang buhay. Okay? Kasi yung ating mga anak ay extension lang yan ng sarili natin. Tinatawag yan as extended sense gratification. Na, yun nga, tulad sa sinabi ni Arjun, how could I enjoy this kingdom? At the cost of the lives of my own people. Kaya sabi niya kay Krishna na ayaw niyang lumaban. Diba? Pero makikita natin sa chapter 2, text number 7, na talagang tinanggap niya na hindi na niya alam kung ano kanyang gagawin. Indecisive siya. No? So, tinanggap niya si Krishna as his guru. Diba? Guru. So, immediately Krishna chastised Arjuna. No? Before that, Krishna was simply smiling. Yung friendly, barkada, friendly na mga interactions nila. Pero nung sumurin nila si Arjuna si Krishna, asot siya na basot sa swam pag nabadam sa basa si yataso na gataso siya na sususantipan sa ha. Sabi ni Krishna, you are talking like a learned man, a wise man na lament for the living or the dead. Okay. So si Krishna, kausap ni si Arjuna, dito, yung apo ni Arjuna na si Maharaj Pariksit ay kausap ni Sukadev Goswami. Sino yung tatay ni Maharaj Pariksit? Si Ati Manyu. Diba? Sino yung nanay ni Maharaj Pariksit? Si Uttara. So alam natin sa story ng Pandavas, di ba? Nasa na sila, yung year na dapat sila ay incognito. Na hindi sila ma-recognize, kahit isa lang sa kanila ma-recognize na sila ay Pandava o pang-Pandavas ay balik sa uno naman yung bilang ng kanilang exile, di ba? Ganun ang kondisyon. Kasi si Duryodhan, very confident siya na ang mga Pandavas talaga. Hindi nila maitago ito nilang identities, no? Especially si Arjuna, si Bhima talaga pang higanti yun, no? So talagang talagang makikilala sila, no? So talagang Duryodhan was so confident, no? Na balik sa uno na naman yung bilangan sa nilang exile. Pero nagtago sila doon sa kampo, sa kaharian, kingdom ni Virat, diba? Virat. Tapos si Arjuna ay naging teacher ni Uttara, naging dance teacher si Arjuna. Parang naging babae siya kasi yun, alam natin yung historia, no, na nung nandun siya sa ibang planet ay somehow si Orvasi ay nagkaroon ng attraction sa kanya. Tapos siyempre si Arjuna tingin din doon, pero akala ni Orvasi na ni-trust naman niya si Arjuna. Pero pala, nung nag-meet sila, sabi ni Arjuna, tingin ko sa'yo dahil naalala ko yung, kasi kita, para bang nanay, kasi si King Kuro, di ba? Isa sa mga ninunog yun ng mga Pandavas, si King Kuro ay nagkaroon ng relationship to Urvasi, yan yung describe ng Srimad Bhagavatam. Pero si Urvasi, sabi niya dito sa Society Planet, hindi kami sakop ng mga moral codes yan sa ibang planeta. Yung mga ethics students sa Earth, hindi kami kasali na pagkalit yan. So, okay lang daw ito. So, na-insulto nga si Orvasi dahil si Arjuna ayaw sa kanya. So, nanay ang tingin ni Arjuna sa kanya. So, kinurse si Arjuna, kinurse si Orvasi na maging eunuch ng isang taon. So, kumonsulta si Arjuna si Indra na paano akong person. Si confidence kasi mga demigod may din yun, nakikita nila yung future, nagamit niya. So nagamit niya Arjuna, yung kanyang pagiging yung dance teacher siya ni Uttara. Tapos naklit sila noon. Actually, nung nalaman na sila ay mga pandabas pala, gusto na pingira at pangasawa si Utara kay Arjuna. Sabi ni Arjuna, hindi pwede yan kasi para akong tatay niya, teacher niya ako. So meron akong anak si Abhimanyu. So alam natin si Abhimanyu ay namatay sa Kurukshetra War, di ba? 16 years old lang siya. Pero at that time ay pregnant na si Utara. So, namatay si Abhimanyu. Nakita natin si Arjuna, yung kanyang reaksyon, yung nabalitaan niya na napatay si Abhimanyu, parang din siya, na-overwhelm siya, na-overcome ng attachment, ng illusion. Talagang galit siya. Tapos, anyway, nag-bow siya, binabukasan pag hindi mapatay si Jayadrat. Si Jayadrat kasi yung kasi di ba sa Kurukshetra War, meron sila mga battle formation na ginagamit, So merong ang mga Kauravas nag-form sila ng Chakravyuha na formation, di ba? Tapos si Abhimanyu ay siya lang may alam, si Arjuna nasa layo. Kasi sinasadya ng mga Kauravas na mapalayo si Arjuna, engage siya doon sa pagkipaglaban sa isang magaling din na Kshatriya ng Kaurava side, malayo siya. So, ang alam lang ni Abhimanyu paano pumasok sa Chakravyuha. Pero hindi siya, wala siyang alam sa technique, strategy, paano makalabas sa formation yun. So, natrap siya doon, anyway, napatay, nagkulong-kulungan siya ng Six Maharatis. Kasama si Jordan, of course, Doracharya. Andun na ba si Karna? Wala ko. Andun na. Kasi si Karna ay pumasok lang si Gera nung bumagsak si Bhisma, di ba? Si Bhisma ay bumagsak 10th day na, 20th day. So, naging commander si Doracharya after Bhisma. Kasi yan, may kaalitan din si Karna at saka si Bhisma, Kasi in-insulto ni palagi ni Bhisma si Karna. Alam ni Bhisma yung history ni Karna. So, din-discourage niya actually, dahil alam niya na hindi niya gusto na labanan ng dalawa, si Karna at si Arjuna especially. So anyway, namatay ito si Abhimanyu, So ito yung yung anak niya si Pariksit. Okay. So, ito na yung ang conversation ni Maharaj Pariksit at naka-isip na tayo tao talagang although mayroon tayong minamahal daw natin sa buhay, tapos pwede natin i-buwis yung ating buhay mismo para sa kapanan ng ating mga loved ones. Protektahan natin ang ating wealth, ang ating kayamanan, ang ating bahay. Pero ang doon, pinaka-focus talaga ay para maprotektahan yung self-interest talaga natin. Kasi selfish talaga tayo, self-centered. Kahit yun nga kahapon na natin, nabanggit yung ating mga bayani na ginuwis nila ang kanilang buhay na para ang ating bansa ay mabigyan ng freedom, independence. Nag-celebrate ng Independence Day dito sa Pilipinas every June 12, di ba? Dahil daw ay yung araw na nakuha natin yung ating kalayaan, kalayaan natin sa mga sumakop sa atin, tulad ng mga Espanyol, yung Amerikano, at saka mga Hapon. So, binuwis nila yung kanilang buhay. So, dito very interesting yung purport ni Prabhupada, itong last part, Although conditioned souls are very proud of their so-called love for society, family, and so forth, in reality, every conditioned soul is acting on the platform of gross or subtle selfishness. Grabe. Ano ba yung subtle selfishness? Ano ba yung hinahanap natin, di ba? Ano ba yung prestige, fame, ano ba yun? May yun Yung fame, di ba? Ay yung subtle yan na na mga resulta ng ating mga so-called heroic deeds, maging famous tayo. Tulad ng mga athletes, di ba? Mga athletes na nakagaroon ng gold medal sa Olympics. Talagang pag bumalik na sila sa kanilang bansa, ay tinuturing sila mga bayani, May mga confetti pa, may mga parade, gano'n. So, andun yung subtle, may gross, sila, mga reward, di ba? May house and lot, di ba? ano ba yung naging champion sa weightlifting na babae, si Diaz ba yun? Si Diaz. Binigyan siya ng house and lot, kotse, tapos lifetime free ticket ng AirAsia yata. Walang bayad. Daming yan ang mga gross, tapos of course yung fame, yung fame na naging sikat siya, parang tinuturing siyang idolo ng karamihan. So, yun. Yun talaga ang hangarin natin ng mga either gross or subtle. So, sa ating mga mga activities, kung dito, very interested din yung corporate Prabhupada tungkol sa isang tatay na tumanda na o nanay. Kasi sa Western society kasi, ang nanay o tatay pag tumanda na, especially kung meron ng ulyanin na ay nagiging nila problema, naging burden na yung tao, yung tatay, nanay, yung sa bahay. So ang ginagawa ng mga anak ay nilagay nila sa nursing homes. So marami akong nadalaw ng mga nursing homes sa pinagtrabahoan ko sa overseas. In-inspection ko, paminsan-minsan. So nakikita ko yung mga matatanda doon na talagang very lonely, Gusto nila makipag-usap. Na pag nakausap mo, ayaw ka ng tigilan, ayaw ka ng palisin. Miss na miss nila na magkaroon ng interaction sa tao. Kasi telepono, minsan may mga tumatawag sa opisina, pag sinagot mo, pag nalaman mo na siya, pensioner, mag-isa lang sa bahay, wala pa siya sa nursing home, talagang naghanap ng kausap kung ano nang kinikwento mo, Kasi kinikwento niya. So, kailangan may teknika paano mo ituloy yung conversation. Okay, kasi walang limit. Ganun. So, kasi, unlike dito sa atin, meron pa tayong pagmamahal sa ating mga nakakatanda sa atin, ay kadalasan ay nasa bahay lang. Maaaring napwersa dahil pag ilagay natin sa mga nursing home, mga private nursing homes, ay maaaring napakamahal. So, laking gastos yan sa pamilya. So anyway, somehow yung ating matatanda ay nasa bahay pa rin. Kasama pa rin yung mga bata. May study nga doon sa Australia na yung mga matatanda na yung kasama nila ay mga bata, ay lumabas, sila, lalo silang naging enthusiastic, naging masigla sila, masigla. Pagkasama nila yung mga kabataan din, So napaka-beneficial sa atin, yung ating matatanda din ako na kasama din yung mga bata. So nakikita ko yung mga tatanda sa mga nursing home dahil puro matatanda yung kanilang kasama, sila lang, mga depressed talaga. Depressed. Tapos, of course, mayroong mga nagbibita sa kanila, mga health workers, mga social workers. So, nagkakaroon sila mga games, mga games, nakikita sila sa mga, usong-uso doon sa mga matatanda, may games na, yung bowling. Bowling sa grass, hindi yung bowling doon sa, bowling dito sa indoor, doon sa outdoor to grass. So, enjoy sila doon. So, ano pang magawa natin dito? So kahapon, basahin din natin na ganun din ang punto ni Sukadip Goswami na yung lahat ng mga endeavors natin basically na maaring externally ay para sa ating mga anak, para sa ating mahal sa buhay, pero ultimately ay para sa ating sariling kasayahan. Kasi nga sabi ni Prabhupada, subtle or gross na mga natin na makukuha natin benefit sa ating mga endeavors ay ating yun ang mga goal natin, diba? Paano ba yung subtle selfishness? Dahil yun nga, pag tatay tayo, nakikita natin yung mga anak natin ay happy, yung asawa, happy wife, happy life, happy din tayo, malungkot sila, malungkot din tayo, wala ganun. Lalo na pag walang pera, lalo yung misis, puro bill mo ko niyan, bill mo ko. Di ba may kanta niyan? Bill mo ko niyan. So, siyempre, so nagsisuffer ang noon. Husband, Butasan kanyang bulsa. Dahil butas yung kanyang bulsa, walang maligay kimisis sa mga anak. So, miserable sila. Miserable na rin yung tatay. So, mahirap ang buhay sa material world. So, kaya nga sabi dito talaga, ang point dito na ang mundo talaga natin ay it's a place of miseries, di ba? Dukalayam asas batam. Ano ba yan? Brahmanda, from the highest planet down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death take place. Ano ba yung Sanskrit na? Nakalimutan. Wala nang amnesia na. Matanda na. Yanin na. Okay. So, ito ang dapat natin ma-realize. Kanina may nakausap ako na medyo siya, madungis yung kanyang itsura. Actually, pero napaka-edukado siya. Nagtrabaho siya sa National Economic Development Authority. Dati, retired siya ngayon, 72 years old. Tapos yung kanyang aso na si Lucy, pag dumaan daw dyan, talagang tumitigil. Mga ilang minuto, hindi gumagalaw. Tapos tumitingin dito sa temple. Tapos, sabi niya na may para bang may LG daw na yung aso niya na nakadetect. Basta hindi gumagalaw kanina, nagtaka nga ako Ganun daw pag dumaan yung kanyang aso. So nag-usap kami, bisita rin daw siya dati for 2 years daw, nung nasa college days niya, tapos sa retire niya yun. Tapos nag-yoga daw siya dati, meditation at saka mga asanas pinapractice niya kasi yung mga teachers daw niya sa pamantasan ng Manila daw siya nag-graduate pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Manila. So, may mga teachers daw siya na nag-yoga. So, yun sabi niya, nag-yoga daw siya naman. Tapos, teka lang yung usapan namin, siguro mga 20 minutes. So, encourage ko ulit siya na sabi ko na please sikapin mo na maging vegetarian ulit dahil nakatulong yan sa buhay mo, maaaring abot ka ng 100. So, hindi ko na siya. So, pero talagang sa yung mga sinasabi niya, ay puro tungkol sa economics. Kasi yun ang linya niya Kinukumpara kagad yung economy ng Indonesia, especially Thailand sa Pilipinas. Dati ay tayo nangunguna at least sa ASEAN countries, may naiwasan na. So, na-explain ko sa kanya bakit tayo mahirap, bakit tayo yung mga pandemic. So, nabigyan ko sa kanya yung karma, Merong maaring collective karma at saka individual karma. So, binigyan ko sa na example ng isang collective karma na tulad ng isang society na nagsusupport ng meat eating. Majority sa populasyon ng Pilipinas ay meat eaters. So, ibig sabihin, nagsusupport sila sa slaughter ng hayop. So, nawala yung kanilang mercy, yung quality ng mercy at compassion. So, kaya nangyayari yung mga ganong sakuna, pambansang sakuna, halimbawa, giyera. Sabi ko sa kanya na ang giyera talaga sa akin pinakadahilan ay ang meat eating. Pag hindi ito natigil ay talagang ang giyera ay mangyayari. Ulit-ulit. So anyway, sana ay sabi ko siya, tinuruan ko siya, pinakita ko yung beads na yung mantra meditation natin. Sabi ko, turuan kita ng mantra. Tulad doon sa kausap natin doon sa mabuhay, sa labas, palabas tayo maghahinam. Meron isang matanda, pero matanda naman nito. Inaalaala ako na tumatanda na rin ako. So, yung mata niya kausap, lang yung nakikita ko yung mata niya, yung mga devotees lumabas doon sa opisina ng mabuhay. Tapos mag-umpisa na rin maghahinam. So, yung mata niya talaga, nansin ko, parang nabigla siya, Parang na siguro nakita si Prabhu, bakit sa'yo pa, naka-over siya, siya pa. Kaya saan nga planeta ito, So, sa kinausap ko, pabilisan, sabi ko gusto mo turuan kita ng makapangyarihan na dasal, mantra, ang tawag ng mantra. Tapos, sulat mo. Yan ako, nag-forward sa kapapil. Sulat, dalihan mo. Muli si Maria Rawali, binigyan ako ng sino ako, may mantra pa doon sa likod. So, binigyan ko sa kanya. Sabi ko, dasal mo ito araw-araw. So, malaking tulong sa iyo. So, ito, yung totoong magiging self-centered ay yun, para tayo, yung talagang kung sarili natin, yung kapakanan, mataas na beneficial talaga na magawa natin para sa ating sarili, ay talagang spiritual ang activity na dapat gawin natin, di ba? Dahil ang ating katawan ay temporaryo lang, lahat ng mga ginawa natin, papaganda, pabanding, ganun, pa-blonde sa buhok, paayos sa mukha, sa dibdib, lahat, surgery, plastic surgery, papaganda, para talagang self-centered, talagang, yan, epitome ng self-centeredness, lahat ng paganda, manicure, pedicure, sa buhok, kompleto, lahat, pagandahin, pati doon, papatama, sin, dahil para yun sa ating sarili talaga, Pero lahat yun ay talagang, pag namatay tayo, wala na. Kahit anong plastic surgery, pag 70, 80 na tayo, wala na, hindi na kaya. I-adjust yung mukha natin, talagang wala ng pag-asa. Talagang mukhang matanda na talaga. So, yung pagiging self-centeredness ay talagang may limitation hanggang doon na lang. So, ang problema, hindi nila alam yung itong teachings natin, itong Krishna consciousness na mayroong life after death, na ang pinaka-importante natin gawin na dapat yung ating ginagawa ay beneficial even after death, di ba? Diba? Ulitin natin yung persons loving Krishna, Nahabikram na Suste, Pratibayan na Vidyati, Sopamasya Dharma Syati Matubayat. In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and little advancement in this path to protect one from the most dangerous side of fear. So, ito yung pinaka Hare Krishna. Nice. Okay, we'll start. We're about to finish with our discussion from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Is this the first time here?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, welcome to our humble temple. It's about to break up, and collapse. It's an old house, but at the moment we're building a new temple in Taguig. Have you heard about the place, Taguig City? Where BGC is? Yeah, close to BGC, not in BGC itself. We cannot afford that area, it's too expensive there. So, we're discussing a very nice verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam. It's a conversation between Sukadev Goswami. Sukadev Goswami is the son of Srila Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva, have you heard of Vyasadeva, of course, it's very famous. He's the compiler of the Vedas. He wrote through the help of Ganesh, of course. He dictated to Ganesh all the Vedic literatures, and Ganesh must just keep on writing non-stop. And then Vyasadeva has got a son, Sukadev Goswami. He was only 16 years old when he met the king, Maharaj Pariksit. Maharaj Pariksit was the grandson of Arjuna, right? Arjuna was the father of Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu was killed in the battle of Kurukshetra, and then at that time his wife Uttara was actually pregnant. Was pregnant with Abhimanyu, and then Abhimanyu actually was raised by his uncles, the Pandavas. That's why Maharaj Pariksit was a very saintly king, a true Raja Rishi. But somehow, he was cursed to die within 7 days. This was all the arrangement of Krishna, of course. And then, upon knowing that he was about to die, in 7 days, he immediately left his kingdom. He immediately left his all his wealth, practically everything. He just left home and then went to the Ganges. And then he was so fortunate that he met an assembly of great devotees. And then he started questioning, what should a man who is about to die do? What should he hear? Okay, then at that point, the assembly decided that it should be Sukadev Goswami who should deal with the question, should answer his questions. So now Sukadev Goswami is talking straight to Maharaj Pariksit. He's telling Sukadev Goswami that actually we are all selfish, We are all interested for our own benefit, Although we have families, and mostly every father, of course, he wants to see his loved ones to be happy, He works 7 days a week, 12, 14, 16 hours a day, trying to earn lots and lots of money, just for the wife and the kids to buy, things that you think could be make him happy, Especially a house, a nice house, just like the house in front of us. Obviously, they're very rich. They have 3 cars at least, My neighbor on the front, he has got a BMW, a Fortuner, I think, a Mitsubishi Montero, I think. Very rich, okay? But then, all these things, Srila Prabhupada explains that all this wealth, all this nice home, all these children, all the position that we have in this lifetime, when we die, everything is left behind, We came with nothing, zero balance. We came naked, and we will leave this world naked, nothing. So what is most important is that we should be able to do spiritual activities in this lifetime, so that in our next life we will get the benefit. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, whatever one remembers at the point of death, he will attain that state without fail. Yam yam bhapi smaram bhavam tajati yanti kalibaram tam tamivati konteya saratad bhavavaritaha. So the most important thing is that we will remember Krishna, Lord Narayan, Lord Vishnu, at the time of death. Then, in our next life, we will go to Krishna. But if we are attached to our dog, then if we remember our dog, at the time of death, then most likely we'll become a dog in our next life. So there's a story in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Maharaj Bharat, for example. He was once the emperor of this whole planet, Bharatavarsha. But somehow, even after renouncing his kingdom, his family, and he went to the forest, he became attached to a deer. And then, at the point when he was about to die, he remembered the deer. He saw the deer actually returned to his home. He remembered the deer and he became a deer. So we should understand, that life, Lord Krishna is saying, even the Bible says that death, it comes like a thief, the thief, who will try to rob us, they come without any warning. That's the reality. Okay, so this is the same way death comes to us, without any warning. Of course, it gives warning through old age. When we see our body, becoming weaker, our memory becoming lesser, our hair becoming gray, our teeth falling off, and then the arthritis, we feel the pain. So these are signs, that we're becoming old. And these are warning signs or some kind of advice, that we have to become serious. We have to start practice spiritual life, because the lifetime we have now is really short. 70, 80 years is very short. The time after this 70, 80 is eternity. So if we are really smart, smart people, they invest their money, to earn more. They invest in the stock exchange, in real estate. They open a business, because so that their money will grow, because they are very smart in business, how to increase their wealth. But all this wealth, we will all leave this behind, right? So if one is really truly smart, he will invest in his next life, the eternity, he will invest for that eternal time, time that is limitless. So one way of investing to our future actually is to help spread this culture, the Vedic culture. Actually, this is the only hope, for our world to become peaceful. So here in the Philippines, we are not yet not so many people actually are following this culture. But if more and more people will help us, in the propagation, in the printing of this book, distribution of these books, distribution of prasad, and of course building a temple, then this culture will really be taken up by many Filipinos. At the moment we are trying to build a temple, and we are approaching people, to help us in the construction. because this will be this place, this temple will become the highlight of the or the some kind of display, exhibit of how Vedic culture can help the society achieve peace. So I will stop here. Okay, I will read again this verse that we're reading. For this reason, O best of kings, the embodied soul is self-centered. He is more attached to his own body and self than to his so-called possessions like children, wealth, and home. So, Hare Krishna, if there's any question or a comment, please, you're all welcome. Don't be shy. So, if there's none, then we can go to the next program, which is Prashadam.
Quick question.
Oh, yes, good.
It's only for the karmis, right? Not for the devotees.
Mm-hmm.
The self-centeredness. This is not for devotees, right?
Including everyone, because not all are pure devotees, And unless and until we become pure devotees, then we still have those impurities in our hearts, We still may be in the subtle platform, position, fame, wealth. So that's why Lord Chaitanya, in his Sastakam, if we look at, if we study, the fourth prayer, Namadam Nadanam Sundarim Kavitam Bhajagina Sakamai, Umajandalis Variva Vatabakira, Oh my Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, no desire to fulfill Lord, I want a number of powers. I only want to prosperous devotional service birth after birth. So unless and until we achieve the purity, we still have those hankerings, of fame, position, like profit and gain. That's why even in our community of devotees, there's still some maybe fighting, misunderstanding, because the root is that we are all still have some kind of impurities. And if our desires is being blocked, by other devotees in our community, so there's a possibility that there's infighting in our society. So of course, we can understand that Maharaj Pariksit is a pure devotee already, but Krishna, when he teaches us, the aspiring devotees, through the lives of the pure devotees. We can understand that Maharaj Pariksit was cursed because of his behavior, when he visited basically the hut, the hut of Sanika Rishi. He thought that the Rishi was just ignoring him, and then he was not welcomed. Basically, he wasn't given water or a seat. So Maharaj Pariksit was feeling like he was insulted, and what he did, he put a snake around Sanika Rishi's neck. So for him, to act in that way is very unnatural, because he was a well-cultured man. But because all there is in Krishna, so that the Srimad Bhagavatam can be spoken to him, for our benefit. So you can understand actually the Pandavas, they were not attached, because at the moment when they learned that Krishna left this planet, they immediately left everything, just like rubbish. They just left in the dead of night. They left the kingdom. They left Hastinapur and they went to the Himalayas. So they were not attached. So for me, this verse is for us, aspiring devotees. We're not pure devotees, of course. We're just aspiring devotees. And we are also trying to share this to the others, because if we are attached to all the material things in this world, then we have to come back in this world. either as a human being or unfortunately, we might go to the lower species. Okay, so
Question daw.
question.
Ano na kung what is our real happiness?
Real
Happiness.
happiness? Okay. And then Buddhi Panan, ano ba yung unang verse? So ito, pag-ibigyan ng Bhagavatam. So Yakarabat Sandika, Bhagavatam, Ananda Buddhi Panan. Anong translation ng unang verse? Glory to the secrets of Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all that has accumulated for years. This is the fire of conditional life, repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is a prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction. It's the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we're always anxious. So the real happiness is yung nectar, diba? Yung nectar na we can experience if we become purified. Because the soul, the natural quality of the soul is Sat Sit Ananda. We are Sat, we are eternal. Sit, full of knowledge, and we are always Ananda. We are always in blissful condition. Ananda Mayu Vyasat. That's our natural position, to be always in Ananda, in bliss. But at the moment, because of the material contamination, the material covering, this Ananda is not experienced by us at the moment, but through the process of chanting, the process of purification, this Ananda can again manifest, right? So this is our goal, Krishna Prema, right? Krishna Prema, that's the goal of chanting. So that's the real, the true happiness, So when we experience that true happiness, as Chaitanya said, tears will flow from our eyes like torrents of rain. Imagine. If we experience that that stage when tears will flow like rivers, then that means we are in bliss. Okay, so that's the happiness. That's the state we're hankering for. That's the happiness that we're after. What are the questions? Question. Sige, dalawa ko. Question.
I have a question because you mentioned that having a child is selfish, but I think
Okay.
something like that. I don't know, like
Okay, it's okay. Ito
like
later.
in the
Continue.
every word, but how about Bhakti Vinod Puro Bhakti child?
More than 10
And
years.
children, and then I remember the guru of.
Okay.
I mean, you've mentioned that. I mean, like most of the people are like, if you have a child, it's like selfish still because it's like the extension of your self gratification.
Mm-hmm.
But then the how do you put it? The teacher of Srila Prabhupada, what's his name? Bhaktisiddhanta mentioned that if he would have a chance to have thousands of children, he would do it for the pleasure of Krishna.
That's a different situation,
Yes. So my question is, like for us, like we are in like Dasha ashram, like me, for example, and we wanted to like have a Krishna
20, 30 children.
Is it also like selfish?
Okay, let me explain now. Actually, the love of a mother to a child, a true mother, is actually sometimes likened to love of God, because love of God must be selfless. That's the true definition of love of God. That the devotee loving God, he's loving God without any motivation. So the mother's love to a child is somewhere close to that feeling, because the mother actually, for example, the baby cries in the evening. The baby needs some new diaper, or maybe the baby is angry. The mother would wake up, just give up her own comfort just for the sake of the child. So that is love. That is love. It's selfless love. So, but because we are practicing spiritual life, we give more importance to the spiritual benefit or spiritual some spiritual benefit of our relatives, or family members. So if you can make your children become Krishna devotees, then you can have unlimited children, no problem. That's true love, because real love. Because when we love someone, when we love our kids, we want the best for them, right? That's the natural outlook of a parent. We want the best of our children. We want to give them the best education, the best food, the best maybe clothing, the best car, if you can afford. That's sometimes that's how the parents show their love to their kids. But these are all material material objects, which truly cannot make the children happy. So, but if you are devotees, we have a different outlook in life. We have different ambitions, for our children. We only wanted them to become devotees, because to become a devotee means that they have a very good future, the best future. Because if we give material things to our kids, only material things, the good education, nice house, all this again will be left behind by them when they die. They might abuse all these things, and then they will become rascals. They will become bad kids. They may become problematic to the family. So that's one disadvantage, of providing so much material facilities to our kids, because of our love to them. But true love, a parent who knows spiritual life, who knows that we are not the body, will actually look at the spiritual future of the kids. So if you can make them devotees, your kids, so there's no limit, you can have 12, you can have 2 dozens of kids, no problem, 24 kids. So it's like Srila Bhaktisiddhanta said, if he can make his kids become pure devotees, then he can have unlimited, hundreds of kids, no problem. Why not? No problem. So the love of a non-devotee parent, the outlook, your ambition is different from devotee parent. It's different. So no one stops you from having 2 dozens of kids, so long as you can make your kids as devotees. That means you're giving them the highest benefit, They may not become the richest or the most famous personality in Manila, but if they become devotees, as a devotee parent, then that's our happiness. Okay, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. May question. Nawala na siya. Alimani, may question ka raw. Do you have a question? Prasadam na pala. So, it's okay, Hare Krishna. So, Jai Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Go to Nande.
Nawala lang yung